Alright guys, what's up? I'm going to try my hand at the things I like and the things I hate videos. So today, we're going to go over the things I dislike about my 2022 Indian FTR 1200. First and foremost, it's going to have to be storage. Besides buying the Indian rack, which is aftermarket, or not, it's aftermarket through Indian for $279.99. As you buy it, this rack is not included, and there is nothing under the seat. The seat is held in by screws. There's nowhere to put your registration card. There's nowhere to put anything. Storage. Zero storage. Now, that brings into the second thing, is the parts that Indian wants to charge. This rack here is $280 at time of filming. So if you want to put a rack on your bike to have luggage storage, you're going to spend $280 plus the price of your bag. Indian sells a bag that fits on here absolutely perfect for $299. Indian also makes a tank bag, and because this is plastic, you can't just get a magnetic tank bag. So they have a tank bag that fits on here absolutely perfect, and there's straps that you rig up into the frame. And again, $299. So those are the top two things I dislike about the Indian FTR 1200. Okay, let's get on the road and we will talk about the other things. Alright, so the other things I dislike about my Indian FTR 1200. You see how the display is darked out right now? So I have the display on auto. So it's supposed to detect if it's dark out, it will go into dark mode as it is. If it's sunny out, it will go into a light mode, which it looks white in a white background with black text. So I keep it on auto, and on my last ride I pulled into my dark garage and it immediately turned dark into dark mode. I started it up today and brought it out into the sun, and it's still in the dark mode. So it's not that I like or dislike the dark mode. I dislike the fact that it's not switching auto like it's supposed to. Another dislike about the Indian FTR 1200, fuel mileage. It gets about 30 miles a gallon, and the fuel tank is only about it's just under 3.5 gallons, like 3.3 gallons or something. So at about 90 to 100 miles, your fuel light is coming on. If you ride hard, the fuel light can come on about 80 miles. I have not pushed it very much far when the fuel light comes on, but that is one downfall. But that downfall comes with a positive, as you are ready to get off of this bike in 90 to 100 miles to stretch your legs and give your butt a break. Which is the next thing I dislike about the FTR 1200. The stock seat. The stock seat gave horrible hot spots. The foam would compress and it give you spots right on your little hip bones, butt bones, whatever you want to call it. I have upgraded to a Saddleman. They make 3 different versions for the Saddleman. I'm not sure on the exact version that I have. I have the one that does not have the trench down the middle. It helps a little, very little. The next thing I dislike about the Indian FTR 1200, this gauge cluster here. There is a lot going on this gauge cluster right here. I got the cruise control, I got a back button, I have a jog button that for the most part, you know, it's like a joystick and you can press it in, and you got your directional button and you got your horn. I have many a times went to go hit the directional blinker and then I've hit this jog wheel by mistake. You know, all it really does is it changes the music track that I have playing at the time. Not a terrible big deal, but it is something to consider. Also, navigating in the menus. There's a back button here, and there's also a back button up here. But neither of them do the same thing. So if I click the button here, and I get into, you know, so let's put it back into day mode. See, and it doesn't even switch. Oh, that's why. So now I want to go back. I press this back button, okay, and now it's going to all the different items that I've done. See, now it's going into music. You know, it should just bring me directly back to the speedometer without going to 6 different areas of the menu system. Just bring me back to the speedometer so I can get on with my ride. So the next thing I don't like about the Indian FTR 1200, there's not much else. This bike is great, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I'm going to do a video on the things I like about the Indian FTR 1200. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for joining on Carolina Motovlog.